oldie but goodie. Y'all might have seen this before. I didn't panel check to see if y'all might have went over this shit last week, but you're gonna go over it again because I had to create these topics. But this is a good one. This is one I saw pop back up, and it's one of my favorite clips by Kevin Samuels. And the reason I like to rehash this is because it's one of those things when women hear it that is very triggering to them, but everybody needs to have a deeper understanding of what this means, especially married people and people trying to get into committed relationships. So the topic is let men use you. So naturally, like I said, they're going to be triggered like, what? What are you talking about? But stay tuned for the video. We're going to chop it up right after.
Use you. Ladies, women who win allow men to use them. You know they're going to lose their mind on that one. What do you mean they allow men to use? Yes, we can use you. Feminine, beautiful, and inspirational. We should be able to use you. You are a helpmeet after all. And here's the thing. This is why I tell men in general, black men in particular, don't believe this crap about partners. Women today want you to be able to pay the bills because they feel like if you can't pay their bills, you can't tell them what to do. Well, here's the thing. If you're going to pay some bills, you need to be using her. She needs to be a feminine asset, a feminine tool. You should be able to use everything about this woman to your benefit and to her benefit. You should be able to use her network, her education, her income, anything that she possesses should be yours to use and direct for the betterment of the family. And this is the problem. Women today don't want to be used.
A word. All right. Be mad. We're going to start with you. Let men use you. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, okay. All right. Let's get going. I have to completely agree with The Godfather because at the end of the day, you're really looking at, it goes back to that old story or the old question of what do you bring to the table? Okay. And essentially, a lot of women like to say, hey, I bring my degrees, I bring, my beauty, my body, my womb, all these things that they've accomplished or that they just possess. Well, let him use you then. Because at the end of the day, that's what you're bringing to the table. Your network, you being a feminine asset, all the people that you say you're in a sorority or whatever, let's tap into that network. What's going to help us as a family, baby? What's going to help us as a unit? How are we going to, get a leg up? So-and-so that's the CEO of this company, so-and-so that is a producer here or there that can help us with opportunities and move forward financially in this life. Somebody that's a banker or whatever, we got to get a new house soon, if she's using you effectively when it comes to getting her bills paid, when it comes to having protection, when it comes to being covered, all the things that men do for women, it shouldn't be an issue when some of the same things is being asked of her to say, hey, baby, I'm taking care of everything. I got you. I got the kids. I got us. But this is us. We're a unit. We're a team. We're a family. Or even if you're just dating, no, in that we're a team, we're a family. Your network is my network. So you got friends from undergrad, you got friends from a job you used to have. Let's tap into that. Okay. I need an investor for this project. Some people, let's make that happen. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one that's supposed to be covering us. I'm the one that's supposed to be the point person. I'm the one that is making all this happen for us. I need you to play your position, baby. I need you to play your position, play your part so I can continue to take care of us and have us grow and have us move forward as a unit. So I'll land there.
All right. Shan. See you over there looking. I was like, let's get him in there. Go ahead. What do you think?
No, it's good. B. Madden nailed it. Let men use you. Women are so triggered by words. I was having a conversation yesterday. I was driving and listening to a podcast. The woman I was with, she was like, man, that's trash. And then I broke down the podcast to her. And then she reassessed her thoughts on the podcast, and she ultimately said, well, you know what? It's not what he says, it's how he said it. And I explained to her, and I said, listen, of all people, you should know facts over feelings. Truth matters. We don't care about how things are delivered. It doesn't matter how things are said. What matters is what is said. So even here, like Trigger Mike said, you know, these women have these, they're it's almost like they're slave to their feelings and their emotions, and they allow words to change and dictate how they move, which is crazy to me. You would think, you know, when we hear men are the logical creatures, but this right here doesn't take too much logic. It's just kind of common sense. So let me use you. Oh no, you're not going to use me. They don't want to hear that. But think about it. Think about now go to B. Madden. Think about everything that B. Madden said. You know, he spoke. B. Madden mentioned the term bring to the table, because that's what this kind of touches on. And I've always told men, I've been telling men this for years, that's one of the most stupid questions you can ask a woman. I would like men to not ask women. I mean, I get it for podcasts or maybe man on the street interviews and stuff like that to try to get a reaction. But in a real relationship or in a real one-on-one with a woman, fellas, young kings, princes out there that want to be kings one day, do not ask women, what do you bring to the table? It's not a question for you to ask, because the ultimate purpose of her in your life is to see what, and we always say, what value she brings. And you determine that. You determine that. You don't say, hey, what you got? Let me see what I can use. You evaluate her, check her out, vet her out. And then if you see where she can fit in your kingdom, then you use her. Then you use her. Because oftentimes when you ask them that question, they're going to reply with immeasurable, unquantifiable, intangible things that just make them feel good when they say it. So if you got a woman and you're not using her, ladies, U-S-E. If I'm not using you to elevate the kingdom, the program, to push the program forward, to make the family better, to use everything that you have so I can see how valuable you are in what I've created and what in this vehicle that I've put together for us to push down the road, then what are you here for? What do you hear? Oh, I'm here to bring you peace. No. See, that's another thing, fellas. Forget this whole I need you to bring me peace, fellas. See, it's men need to become more wordsmiths than they are. No, I don't want you to bring me no peace. I'm already peaceful before you got here. Now you can help me maintain my peace. Because that's it. Think about happiness. You know, you don't need no man to make you happy. You're supposed to already be happy. Exactly. Flip the word. Just change the word. Swap out the word happy with peace and change the genders. So I don't want you to bring me. No, I do not want women to bring me peace. Man, you should see me how I'm living right now, bro. I'm so peaceful. I'm so peaceful right now. And I don't want it disturbed. I do not want my peace disturbed. And so if a woman is going to enter into my frame and come into Rawls Enterprises, she cannot come in here and disturb my peace, because it's already peaceful. It was peaceful before she got here. If it's a little rough, she should be here to make it even a little bit more calm than it was before she got here.